Hello, and welcome back. I'll start with the disclaimer. As always, I do not sell anything. I have no courses. I have no affiliates. This video is not going to be monetized. I don't want your money. I don't need your money. I just enjoy trading, talking about it. This helps me keep myself accountable, and it's fun. YouTube has finally approved me, so I'll be putting my Discord in the description. If you want to join, hop in. Uh, there isn't too much going on there. Again, there's no links for nothing. There's just trading talk. Some talk about SPY. There's some future traders there. Some other stuff. Today, though, the market is closed. It's Sunday morning. And because of that, I want to talk about how I do TA. This isn't going to be too long of a video, but it is quite important. Um, it's not as important as bankroll management because without bankroll management, you can't do anything. But to actually start gaining money, you need proper TA that works. Um, and of course, not just bankroll management, risk management as well. Those are two different things, which are often conflated. I'll get into that later on, but I got a specific question on how I do TA. And I'll get into the most important part. There's quite a lot to it, but my main thing are my SR areas. So as you might have seen, I am using a 200 moving average. And someone asked me, what type of moving average is that? Is this just a simple moving average? It's nothing special. It's just an SMA. That's all. I have it coded in here so it disappears if I go to the 12 hour, 8 hours, 6 hour, whatever, right? Only on the one day it shows. Because that's only really the place where I find it to be relevant. Now we're going to start on how I do SR areas. I'm going to explain it more properly. So again, SR areas are areas. I do not make them out of just lines because I do not believe they exist in this sense. Because you'll always find that that's even why I made my 200 MA as thick as I could, as fat as I could, because it's not just an exact line. Oh, this is resistance at 1.004518. No, no, none of that. It doesn't work like that. Anyways, the way I set it up is I go to the bottom, start always at the bottom or at the top, start bottom top, and then do in between. What I'm looking for is an area where price has reacted twice, right? It has reacted by bouncing. This would be then support, or getting bounced down would be resistance. All right. Um, Prices moved so much that it wouldn't be relevant going this far low. We could go a little bit higher, like that. Yeah, that's fine. And there's a hierarchy to this as well that I'll get into. And this is quite difficult here, I see, because it has broken all recent highs. So let's find something here. Prices right here. Yeah, see, there's something over here, around there. It's been reaction phase, but price is over here. This could be an area in itself by as well, but no, it has broken through that seemingly. Um, I'll set another one over here, and I don't know how much I trust SR areas from fucking 2001, but that's what I have to work with right now because of the highs. During these months, the ranging is not that easy to hold up, to put SR areas for because during the summer months, banks and all those kind of big institutions are on vacations and there isn't a lot to work with. It's just AI running, that kind of thing. And now you might wonder, what the fuck did you just do? Like, you just put some, just two bounces, like, bang, bang, that's it? No. There's a hierarchy to this. First off, newer information is always best, okay? So, the newest info we have on these SR eras are all the way back here. And even if something is more fitting, that would go further back, say here. This, for example, this area right here. No, it's always better with newer information. Then a hierarchy, another hierarchy comes. The first one is first candle is number one. Then comes stick. Stick is number two. And number three is congestion. Like an area like this, where it congests on it and then reacts. So if an area just bounces right off the candle, that is more important. I see that as a stronger indicator than if it bounces off a just a stick, and I'll see it as an even more important indicator if it bounces off congestion. That's because of how much volume is taken out of it and how much volume goes into it. And also just from back testing, I have tens of thousands of trades. That's usually how it goes by. Anyways, I chose this pair as well. The Euro USD is an easy pair to trade. It has, if you're on raw spread, you're using like, say, IC markets, for example, you're gonna have zero spread on this most of the time. Zero. We can do it on another pair as well. Another major one, Euro GBP. This is a good one. I'll do a full redraw. So again, this one will be easier to paint. How big you want these, you choose yourself. There's no recipe for like exact recipe. I just put them, make a little zone. There's no specifics for it. And also, I see this as an SR area, the 200. That's how I work with it. Like, you can see it bouncing straight off it as well. There is no previous reaction to it though, so I'm not gonna use it. But here we do have candle hit, stick hit, and some reaction to it. Not the best, but it's alright. And there's the top. We'll get the bottom. Pretty clean bottom right here. Yep. And had a nice range going on here. Broke through that range, and now it is different. It'll have to be redrawn properly on Monday. And that's about it, actually. I hope I explained it really clearly. And you can see price has reacted here. Even if I'm not drawing here, the 200 MA is not something I'll go against. Let me find something where the 200 MA is like in the way. Oh, oh, oh. Or it, yeah, like here. This could be a short, right? Really good short. But I'm not gonna enter that because there's support right here. That's how I see it. That's not a valid trade for me. But there was one when I went quickly through where it can be used as an enforcer as well. Where do you go? Here. It is right on the top. It is hitting my SR area, but there is a lot of congestion. I don't use trends, but it is uptrending. I only use trends for risk management. Um, but here I could, but no, it doesn't look that good. It has been congesting too much on the SR area, which means it has been taking a lot of volume out of it. Yeah, that's the thing I forgot to mention is the more times an SR area is hit, 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 volume is taken out of it and it gets weaker. Imagine it like a piece of concrete, pretty thick piece of concrete that get hits with a sledgehammer, pretty hard, and it gets thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner each time it gets hit. And empirically as well, through my back testing, the more bounces one has after we get our third one, it gets weaker and weaker over time. It doesn't mean you can't use them, but they get weaker. Now I think I've covered everything. If not, just ask me. I'll help you out. That was a quick video. Thank you for watching. My Discord will be in the link. See ya, bro.